That would make a lot of sense of why he decided to raw dog, well, dogs with no condoms.
What did he say?
Or not condoms, condiments. Not con. Oh boy.
Hey, oh, Judge.
Hey, oh, Judge made a Freudian slip by accident.
Oh wow, Judge. I didn't know you were a freak like that.
This is crazy.
Silence. Don't write that in there.
I can't believe that. I can't believe that.
I want to be journalist.
Oh shit! It put me on defense. Oh boy.
I'm gonna be a juror.
You're gonna be a juror? Okay, here we go. Man, I'm just on
Tiago.
this judge train today.
Yes, sir.
Maybe he can make a case better than he can try to defend one. Who knows?
That was. I lost that case. Felt like I had a
That
good
was
argument.
criminal. That was criminally unjust.
I see what you did there.
That was. That
Oops,
was
I forgot to
funny.
ready up. Sorry.
Wait, we're
Sorry.
gonna change the map up actually.
Cosmic crisp order. Oh shit.
Bobby, it cut out right when you were saying that, so all I heard
Aw.
was cosmic.
It's like cosmic crisp, like the apple.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Reg house.
Oh my.
I mean, I get to defend house. This is great. Where's Corey?
I was gonna say if you throw a paper airplane out the window, it just keeps going.
Judge.
But hello there, Jerry. All right, we're gonna start with you, prosecution.
All right. First point, he was using
Wow, that's actually. really
rusty
good.
scissors on a patient to treat them, and it ended up giving them tetanus and a bunch of other diseases.
All right.
Okay, so the rusty scissors, I can actually explain that. I have evidence of why he had to use rusty scissors. I present to you hyperinflation. It's rough out there. Everything is expensive. Even the hospitals have to suffer, so that's why he used the scissors. It's a risk willing to take, but if anything happens, he's in the right place. Am I right?
Sorry, I'm just like focused on the fact that his tongue is out in the courtroom.
Oh yeah, that's just the tongue part.
Nasty girl.
You know what, times are tough. Rusty scissors, you can still get the job done. Especially with House, the best doctor that New Jersey can offer.
If that's our best doctor, I think we're kind of fucked, guys.
Really? You clearly never watched the show.
Why would
No,
our
I
best
haven't.
doctor be using rusty
It
scissors?
is no longer your
If
turn.
he was the best doctor, he could be getting anything. So while he was performing surgery on a patient, the table broke because it was there was a sabotage from someone else cutting the table in half. So the patient just flopped sideways and bent over, killing them immediately. So.
God, Owen has so much free time with that fucking board, bro.
House a nasty girl. Alright, so like I said with the table, times are tough. Even the hospital funding gets cut. I want to point out that House does not buy the tools. That would be Cuddy. Watch the show. She's the one in charge. Anyway, it's not your turn to talk. It is my turn. So anyway, the reason that these purchases happen is because it's all from the dark web. And things on there are shady. It is not Gregory House's fault. Even he has to deal with the stuff he is given, but he's trying to do his best. And you know what? Sometimes you lose patience. That's just how it goes. You can't save everybody.
I love how I feel like I'm actually hearing
Oh,
a typewriter
we got breaking
type
news.
when she starts typing.
Is he...
Are you trying to say House Moggs in the courtroom?
No, he just makes an absolutely amazing face.
We love
I'm sorry.
House in this courtroom.
Can I get bonus points if I act like I care?
We're moving on to prosecution.
So, how can there be budget cuts if the bank has an account full of money? Like the hospital has plenty of money to be buying all the supplies they need for the surgeries to go properly and everything. But he still ends up using a rusty pair of scissors for no reason, leading to a patient's death, and also a surgical room having a broken table that also leads to a patient's death. That seems kind of crazy to me. So it's probably just House going around and losing it and killing people for no reason.
Oh man. Oh, are you claiming that he's a psychopath?
Yeah, I am claiming he's gone crazy.
That's like what the show is about.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's kind of lore accurate, so he's not wrong. However, the reason because of that, I can explain to you where most of the money went. All right, here.
It's a party hat.
Putty bought a party hat because it was her birthday, and that it had to be super fucking fancy. So you know what? The tools and all the equipment had to suffer because of her selfishness.
Expensive ass party hat.
That's what I'm saying. It was like 400 karat gold.
God damn.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this guy's using rusty scissors and a half-ass table. Like, he's still coming to work, doing his job the best that he can.
Another point.
Bailiff.
This electronic bracelet was found at his house, and it was supposed to be around his leg, but he cut it off and still went to the hospital to perform surgeries. He broke house arrest for no reason.
I see what you did there.
Go commit medical malpractice.
So you mean to tell me that he went willingly to just harm these people?
He had the intention to harm people before he even left the house. From the moment he cut off that ankle bracelet, it was over.
Oh boy.
I object to that. That is irrelevant, the ankle bracelet, and why he had to break it off. It's not because he had to go and kill people, that's in air quotes, at the hospital. It's because he received a stalker letter and he was trying to escape from said stalker who was trying to break into his... Oh, speaking of breaking.
Breaking news.
Okay.
Hey, let's do this.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Wow, nice cock.
Bailiff, what the fuck? Bailiff, control yourself.
We're okay. Anyway, let's get back on track. So he had to break the ankle electronic bracelet so he can escape from his stalker. It's a completely irrelevant thing, which is why I object to that point. It's not anything to do with the hospital at all.
It's very true. That electronic bracelet has nothing to do with the hospital. So I'm gonna teach you guys a little cool thing that you can do as the judge. When you hold tab, you can quite literally click on any evidence and void it.
Nice.
Wow.
Ooh, that's crazy. Man,
No, you didn't,
all points gone. I have this, though.
bitch.
This damaged drill, which was used to drill holes into patients' bones. House was caught using this on the cameras in the hospital. He put patients under using drugs, and then started drilling holes into them, and then started filling those holes with objects like pens and pencils.
Are you meaning to tell me that he just made pencil cup holders out of people's bones?
Oh hell yeah, he did. Especially
Oh,
the
man.
kneecaps.
Kind of fucked up.
Don't worry,
kinda
Greg. I'll
fire.
get you out of this. Anyway, like I said, you just keep bringing up points about the shitty. If anyone should be on trial here, it should be the head of the hospital, Cuddy, because he's just bringing up more evidence of why these faulty tools should be there, not this poor guy. You can object. What do you want?
Can I object?
What's
Can
up?
you object?
So House brought all these tools from home. These were not provided by the hospital. Cuddy did not permit any of this. In fact, he just walked in and started doing all this. So it cannot be the hospital's fault for House bringing his own tools and doing all these things to patients.
Your Honor, can I make an observation and an objection?
Well, what is your observation?
Do you have evidence for this? Because I think you filled up all your slots.
Damn.
There's rusty scissors and the damaged drill and the table.
No, I meant for the evidence that House himself brought it from his house, not.
Also, there's
Your
no
Honor,
table.
I said
This is
so.
hearsay.
Table as evidence. It's cut cable.
Can I?
Oh, I thought that said I'm illiterate. Wait,
That's I was confused this whole time.
hold
I was like,
up.
wait, what does the cable have to do with anything?
Never mind.
Your Honor, I think that's evidence.
How did we all miss that until now?
Everything falls. Everything. No.
You know what? We're gonna go into closing statements here. Prosecution, give me a
Oh.
closing statement. Oh, what? Oh,
There's more breaking news.
Hold on.
Yeah, facts.
all right. Prosecution, give me a closing statement. As I
I'm
beat the fuck out of
illiterate
my
and-
bailiff.
I did not know how to read.
All right. Defense, give me your closing statement.
Gregory House is innocent as all my evidence and apparently all the false evidence because of someone that's illiterate over there. So I think he should go back to practicing medicine and doing all the legal paraphernalia that he does.
All right, jury, what are we thinking here?
He's not guilty.
All right. On all accounts, House will get his medical license back and continue performing what he does best.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
You're welcome, Corey. All rise for the Honorable me. We're waiting patiently for the prosecutor to present the charges. Case. I saw that.
Your Honor, you're blind.
I will hold my own bailiff in contempt of court with one more word like that.
You're
Oh, what? What was that?
Oh
my God!
Oh,
God!
What's
Hey, pal, you spelled Costco wrong.
I don't care.
order? We will now begin. Prosecutor, present it.
Your Honor, this degenerate was in a Costco, deep-throating a raw glizzy, nothing on it. I don't even think there was a bun, Your Honor.
No bun.
Costco.
No bun.
No bun. All because of some internet comments that he got. He wasn't able to get 5 big booms.
Now, for the viewers, what is 5 big booms? Can you elaborate?
You know, boom, boom, boom.
It's cringe. All right. Oh, and on the defense.
All right, Your Honor. As we know, my client was in a Costco and is accused of deep-throating some glizzies without condiments. However, I would like to point out that he,
Yes, you weren't ready.
You cut out. You cut out.
No, I didn't cut out.
Are you stalling because you're not ready?
I'm stalling a little bit. I'm trying to think of something.
You know you had like his entire time to come up with something.
Well, he also didn't.
Well, what?
Come out to fucking...
Be more prepared.
Owen,
Oh my God! Don't look! Don't look! Anyway, proceed, Owen.
So I can't present my evidence right now.
Why not?
Oh, you
not
gotta
selected.
click his turn. Yeah, you gotta
You
click
got
his
select
turn.
me.
Oh, I did. What the hell happened?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
so
know why
when
that
he
went away.
gets duckified and somebody smacks him, his turn goes away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now I know.
You're
I
wrong.
know. Yes.
I would like to point out that he did have condiments on it. He brought his own condiments to the Costco.
Tank balls? Oh god.
Yeah,
You-
with these patank balls.
Those are condiments.
To him, yes. I mean, he swallows anything, Your Honor. My
I
client.
was just
You
about
know
to say,
my
Your Honor.
client swallows anything.
Can you define what those are for the juror?
They are.
I will allow you to use Google for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, okay.
I mean, it should take you 30 seconds to Google something. You're on a computer.
The tank balls are the metal steel balls that people use for sport.
Yeah, so they are used for kinds of outdoor sports. Your Honor, my client has transformed into metal before. He can swallow metal. It has been shown before that he can swallow
It's
metal.
interesting
So
that
maybe
he-
that's his form of condiment.
it's interesting that he likes condiments in the form of other, things and elements in the world, but doesn't like ketchup. Huh.
You know, well,
For
maybe
those who
that's
don't
just-
know, I think the tank ball images in general.
You know, maybe that's just his form of, maybe he likes that as a condiment instead, so he brought his own.
Okay. Prosecutor, present your next piece of evidence or whatever against Owen.
Your Honor,
Enough, Owen.
Yeah, stop him.
What?
fucking brought balls, dude.
Head. Stay on track. Oh, breaking news. Local here.
Your Honor, he was caught drinking a Four Loko, which is an energy drink, along with alcohol. He was public intoxication. He was so drunk, eating metal balls, deep throating glizzies with nothing on them in a public place.
That would make a lot of sense of why he decided to raw dog, dogs with no condoms.
What did he say?
Or not condoms, condiments. Not Oh boy.
Hey, oh, Judge?
Hey, Judge made a Freudian slip by accident.
Wow, Judge. I didn't know you were a freak like that.
This is crazy.
Silence. Don't write that in there. Anyway, so the Four Loko is a very compelling piece of evidence on why he would enjoy hot dogs with no condiments. Defense?
Your Honor, my client was forced to drink Four Locos because there was a coffee shortage. You see, my client here loves coffee to death. He loves it. But since there was a national coffee shortage, there was no other form of caffeine for him to get. So he unfortunately had to reside in Four Locos because that was the closest thing that he could get his hands on as an energy drink. Now, do I think that that's okay? No. Four Loko makes you do crazy things, but there was a national coffee shortage and he needs his caffeine. He needs his caffeine.
Now, when you say the Four Loko was the only thing in reach, was he in a liquor store? Because those are usually where those are sold and not coffee.
He was in a store. He didn't specify where he is from, Judge.
So, what was wrong with, like, Red Bull, Monster, Rockstar, anything like that?
Objection?
Yes?
He's in a Costco. That's why-
Yes, and Costco's tend to have a dozen other energy drinks. Thereby, that is irrelevant now.
Objection.
No, some states sell.
You can.
alcohol in Costco.
Well, we're in New Jersey where we can't.
Yeah, well, Your Honor, you see, he ran into the liquor section first. He didn't see the energy section yet. He was walking through the store, so he did not see the energy drinks first. He saw the alcohol. It was stored before the energy drink section.
Well,
This
we
is
can't.
why-
You told me if he's in the Costco and we're in New Jersey, then we kind of can't
He
have.
didn't say he was in New Jersey, though.
We are residing in New Jersey, are we not?
We're residing in New Jersey. We
No,
didn't
we're
say
in
where my
space.
client is from.
Shut up.
That's a fair point. We are in space.
Yeah, we're currently in the nebula.
That is also
so-
true. We are in space, so to be fair, my client could be from anywhere.
The sex
Technically,
was
my
alcohol.
client
Remember your client's from
resides in
Dreamland?
I was gonna say my client resides in Dreamland actually, so therefore there could be alcohol sold in Costco's in Dreamland. We don't know.
Anyway, moving on. Prosecutor.
Your Honor, the Four Locos, he meant to go for those. He loves them. You want to know why? Because if you drink enough, there's a chance for you to win a golden key. And, Your Honor, he wants that golden key. Don't know where it leads to, but could lead to some treasure. But that clearly affected him and his mind, and tried drinking every Four Loko he can see, only to be, intoxicated and deep throat glizzies.
Defense?
You see, Your Honor, the reason why my client here was looking for a gold key is because he had a losing lottery ticket. My client was not poor per se, but he was not in the greatest financial state. This is another reason why he went for Four Loko over anything else, because he was just in a bad spot. Like, he had a losing lottery ticket, he had like almost no money on him. And this is also why
Oh boy.
this is also why my client was looking for a gold key, was because he was looking for some form of money, because he had spent money on this losing lottery ticket that did not win at all.
Interesting.
Wouldn't you be depressed and want to drink alcohol if you lost all your money on a lottery ticket?
Probably wouldn't go into an expensive club like a Costco if I was financially there, but yes, I get it.
He already has the Costco thing. That's not here nor there.
Again, if you're stuck with, no money, you should probably cancel that membership. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Prosecutor.
Your Honor, this man is clearly mentally unstable, because you can hear a midnight shriek in the nearby neighborhoods, 7-Elevens or so, because he's a gambler. He keeps gambling his money away, trying to win the lottery, trying to win these sweepstakes, and ends up losing, and causes a public disturbance with his anger, which then turns him into an angry alcoholic.
A hungry one? How many glizzies did he down?
Oh, too many to count, Your Honor. Traumatizing, truly. The youth these
Your
days
Honor,
are going to see that.
objection, Your Honor.
Yes.
The accusatory statement is he was deep throating a condimentless glizzy. So therefore, it was not more than one. It was a singular condimentless glizzy.
Objection sustained. He's got you on a technicality.
Am I presenting evidence now?
It is your turn, yes.
Okay, perfect. Your Honor, I would like to present this. There was a hole in his garden, which is why you heard the midnight shriek, is because he woke up in the middle of the night hearing a noise in his garden, and he went outside, and he didn't see anything, but he saw a hole. He didn't see anyone, I should say, but he saw a hole in his garden. It made him very upset. He screamed. He didn't know what was happening. He didn't know if somebody was trying to tunnel underneath into his house to try and kill him. What was going on. There was food missing from his garden. It was a whole big thing. My client loves food. And yeah.
So you're saying the hero of Dreamland was scared of a hole? When his whole concept is to suck things into a hole?
Well, to be fair, Your Honor, he
Also, if he's scared of a hole, poor wife or girlfriend, I'm sorry.
Listen, he doesn't know what's happening with that hole. He doesn't know what's happening with the hole in the garden.
I don't think he knows what happens to holes in general.
He's just scared of that specific hole in his garden. Or he's horrified that there is a hole in his garden because somebody's trying to steal his stuff. We don't know why these shrieks
Sounds
happen,
like
but it happened because of the hole.
If you're... I don't know. We'll see. The last piece of evidence, prosecutor?
Your Honor, this is my last piece of evidence, and
Really?
I just want to be clear.
Dog!
Literally, glizzy.
That's amazing.
Let me just go on record by saying he's an alcoholic, public intoxication, screams in the middle of the night because of his gambling problems, That's a public nuisance. He has to go to this Costco for the sweepstakes, which means he is.
Oh shit! Hold on. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
That one's actually
know,
so good.
We're not gonna talk about
Anywho.
that one. We're not gonna talk about that one.
He is drunk driving on his Warp Star, drinking Four Locos, trying to win the sweepstakes because he has a gambling addiction, and trespassing because he cannot be on Costco property without any points.
Objection, Your Honor.
Yes. Hold on.
A loyalty card to Costco, you do not have to have points on the card to enter a Costco. Am I mistaken?
He is not, Your Honor. I would know. I go to Costco.
You don't need to have points on your card. You just need to have a card. This just solidifies my stuff further, that he has a loyalty card to Costco, so he's not trespassing. He is a member of Costco.
Well, I'm going to hear Ant out because I want to see if his point actually makes sense.
Your Honor, he doesn't have enough points. He's using points on his Costco membership because he's broke. He can't afford anything. He can't use his money. He's trying to use the rest of his points. But he's also going in, taking the Four Locos, taking the Glizzies, bringing his own stuff and consuming them when he's not supposed to.
No, Costco is not a point-based system. It gives you discounts, that's about it.
Your Honor, I don't have Costco.
Clearly.
Your Honor, I think that evidence should be null and void, personally.
I think you should mind your business and let me decide.
Damn! Damn!
But I am going to void that because it's not relevant.
You see this shit?
Defend
This
it.
is so sad. Can we get
Eh,
5 big booms?
Ahem.
Boom, boom, boom.
Enough. It's not your turn to talk. Your last piece of evidence.
Oh, guys, I've got something for Matt this time.
How do I draw without arms? That's amazing.
Okay.
Your Honor, I would like to point out that, whilst yes, my client has been reckless driving before, we are not going to deny that. His driver's license is suspended or close to being suspended, so therefore he would not take his Warp Star and drive with it with a Four Loco in his system. Why would he do that? That would give him points on his license. Yes, he's done this before, but why would he do this now to go to a Costco all for a Glizzy, which is said to be condimentless, but he brought his own condiments. God, you really chose a bad
Objection.
word.
Yes, prosecutor.
He wasn't only going there for a Glizzy. He's getting charged right now because he was doing it in quite a way. He was there for Four Locos. But how is he gonna get there? Walking? He's still intoxicated in public. It's still
Objection,
public
Your Honor?
intoxication.
It's not your turn for an objection.
Whether you're driving or walking, if you're in that state of mind, it's going to be, people are going to see that and they're going to get scared. The same way he keeps scaring people at night whenever he loses his lottery ticket.
This is overruled. This is irrelevant on this case. What's your objection?
My objection was going to be that his driver's license, if he was just public intoxication, right? He drove there sober with his driver's license because he only has 2 points left on his driver's license. So him being public intoxication would not have anything to do on his driver's license. He wouldn't get points on his driver's license for being publicly intoxicated. That was going to be my objection, Your Honor.
Well, the point is of him being on trial is because he's eating Glizzy's condimentless, and not the fact of what he does. I'm talking, not you. It's the point is we don't care what he does afterwards. So, closing statements. I missed. Prosecutor, that's you.
Prosecution.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah. You forget how to play the game?
Fucking idiot.
Your Honor,
I think we
this
should
man has
put him
broken
on not
many,
guilty.
many laws getting to this Costco. I'm just saying, you have to be very, very intoxicated to be eating a glizzy condimentless.
Anyway, defendant, closing statement.
I would like to point out that again, my client was not the Lizzie was not condimentless. It had the petanque balls that he brought himself, which he did eat along with the glizzy that he had purchased. And again,
Objection.
he was
There's
not
no objections in closing statements.
he was not doing anything illegal because again his driver's license only has 2 points left, so he would not be doing anything illegal to get to the Costco at all.
Okay, juror,
Okay.
what you got for me?
I just want to say, like, I don't think being an alcoholic and being a bit of a sex pest in public are crimes. So I'm sorry. I don't think he did anything wrong.
Say scroll wheel and then you can change.
Yeah, and then there's like
So you're saying he's innocent?
Wait, what am I not doing right?
No, you're saying
did-
he's-
No, you're doing.
You did it right. You did it right.
you're doing it right. You're saying he's
Okay.
not innocent, correct? Or you're saying
saying-
he's innocent?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she hit blue, so set that man
Yeah.
free.
All right. I have decided, with all the evidence presented for me, as strange and odd and very fucking weird that the condiment decided to be metal balls. It is technically not a condiment, but however, it doesn't matter because it can be a condiment if you put it on the hot dog in that fashion. So thereby, it's nothing really wrong. And you didn't really have anything to counteract it to prove that he was guilty, to prove that it really wasn't a condiment. So I'm going to have to say that he is innocent.
Yeah.
Let's
Red Molly
go!
Kirby dick ride.
Let's go! Fuck you!
Well played, well played.